Hello there.
Alright, so that last episode of the X-Files was chilling, man. That was a really, really good X-Files episode. The atmosphere of that episode, trademark X-Files, absolutely sensational stuff. It sucks to see Scully going through it again, man, after a short period of time of being back. I mean, she just came back from injury, man, and then she already having problems again. Like, man, let her sit out for a couple games. You know, let her have a good clean run of games. Sorry, let her have a good clean run of games. Man, Scully been through it. Scully been through it. But yeah, as you can see, you know, by this great Soprano shirt, which has lasted so many washes. Actually, I thought this print would have been, bro, this thing has been going for a year. Like, bro, been going strong. Big up the website I got it from. Boohoo, man. Even though I'm not sponsored, but like, absolutely, it was only 20 bucks as well. Australia, like, that's crazy. The energy is real, man. That was a fantastic episode of the X-Files, and yeah, I want to continue this little run here today and immediately watch episode 14 after episode 13. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shitty shot, and today we are up to episode 14 of the X-Files season 2. This one is titled Die Hand Verletzt, I believe. Verletzt. Die Hard, Die Verletzt. Nah, Die Hand, Die Verletzt, I believe. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely freaking smash it. Let's go. Okay, they ain't saying enough. Ah, mother.
Kings of the underworld.
Really?
I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Verletzt.
Really? Really? Back-to-back episodes?
Hail the lords of darkness.
Nah, man, I'm about to call Father Dog. Nah, we need to call Father Dog. We need to call Father Dog. That's who we need, man. That's who, maybe Cousin Ray Ray too. If you know, you know. But come on, man. Like, really? Back-to-back satanic teachers, satanic worshippers. No wonder why they didn't want to. They didn't want to have the Jesus movie. There's an agenda. Freaking man, I was like, oh, they're saying a little prayer. That's fine. That's cool. Nothing wrong with a little bit of prayer. Nothing wrong with that. And as soon as he lit the red candle, I was like, hang on a second. What type of prayer is it? And there we go. Satanic ass teachers, man. Get out of here, bro. Nuke the school already. Nuke the school. Back-to-back episodes, man, with the spawn of evil. Hey, at least we get rainy X-Files. That's cool. Wash away their sins, freaking Muppets.
How much further?
Kate, you gotta stand here and face me.
Dumbasses, man.
Use this place for black magic, or is it just a room?
Come on, Dave.
Where's Buffy when you need her, man?
In the name of the lords of darkness, rulers of the earth.
Oh, man, he's summoned. Oh, bro, what are they summoning?
Know ye all who dwell in the light of professed righteousness, that the others who know the keys and the angels have opened the gate.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Somebody. Hey, we need to call Velma, Daphne, Fred, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy. We need to call the mystery gang, man. Where's the van at? Yo, if there's one thing X-Files does so well, it's forest scenes.
Hunter found him early this morning.
Hasn't been dead for more than 12 hours.
They say this area is used for witches' ceremonies. They? Well, everybody and anybody who lives around here knows about the things go on in this town. They say there are people who control things.
Always.
Any evidence to substantiate those rumors, Sheriff Oaks?
It's always a freaking stuffed up small town. Man.
Well, Agent Scully, look at the body. The eyes and heart have been cut out.
Many homicides involve victim disappearance.
Sacrifices, man.
I know he and his friends listen to devil music.
Oh, that's crazy.
The night Chicago died?
You know what I mean? Heavy metal bands that influence kids.
Does Jerry Stevens or his friends ever witness participating?
Why didn't they listen to Heal the World by Michael Jackson? Why?
This stump here is supposed to be the ceremonial altar.
Down the guns.
What do you think? That's why I called the FBI. This may involve a deeper conspiracy.
It's always a small
See, I grew up
town
around
doing
here.
some
Ever
effed up
since I was a
stuff,
kid, I heard
and
stories.
the police in the
This
town
is
are
a
either hit or miss.
weird area. It has a strange air that I could chalk up to imagination. Till today.
But at least this guy acknowledges, this
I'll have
sheriff
my
here
staff start
acknowledges
checking
that there's some
libraries for
shady
you.
stuff going on. And he called the FBI because it's out of his depth.
Better hide your Megadeth albums.
Theories like that are where I can't take them seriously. I mean, there's nothing odd about.
Oh, bro, some 10 plague stuff, man. We got the frog coming out of raining frogs.
So,
Yeah, just nuke the
Lunch?
town. Nuke the town. That's
Their
it.
toads just fell from the sky.
parachutes didn't open. You were saying something about this place not feeling odd.
That's odd. That's odd. Yeah, we just need a AVP Requiem this town. That's it. That's it. That's all we need to do.
The wind probably picked up the animals into the storm.
There's that scientific explanation.
Witch Hunt, a history of the occult in America.
This checked out to a Dave Duran.
Episodes like this with witches and stuff, and like, yeah, it just it gives me Buffy Angel vibes, and like, I love those shows. So, and we all know X-Files can nail the atmosphere of this type of episode
People, may I have your attention, please?
with ease, light work.
Henry is out sick today, so I'll be substituting. Speak with Dave Duran.
Bro heard that and just immediately did it. Damn. Get your ass back here, boy.
I'm not into that stuff at all, I swear.
Kid's just freaked out.
Jerry was my best friend. We were just trying to get some.
I told you. Why did you take the book?
Dumbasses, man.
Because I don't know a thing about witchcraft, and we wanted to make it sound good. I never thought
You never thought what?
that it would work.
The thing is, I'm the type of guy that would
Killed
never
Jerry
take those
Stevens,
chances in
why
the
did you run
first
away from
place.
us in
Like,
class?
anyway. The thought wouldn't
scared,
even
man.
cross my mind to do that stuff.
What?
Like,
Of it. That ceremony. I'm afraid we called up some devil or something.
it's the cult of
What if you
teachers.
killed Jerry Stevens?
The weird cult of
Oh.
teachers.
We stopped doing this because
I went out there. We were supposed to have a mass. No one else showed, so I left.
it wasn't any of us.
Something is here.
They conjured something.
A presence amongst us. Angry, I can feel it.
The FBI recently concluded a 7-year study and found little or no evidence of the existence of occult conspiracies.
And J. Edgar Hoover never admitted to the existence of the mafia.
Hey, haven't seen
If the
Boardwalk
number of
Empire?
members
That's
attributed
crazy.
to occult conspiracies were true, it would mean thousands of people killing tens of thousands of people a year without evidence, without being exposed. It would be the greatest criminal conspiracy in the history of civilization.
Hiding in plain sight.
Finally, you people understand what we're up against.
We? No, there is no we here. Who's we? Bro,
Mostly this is masses.
we had the J. Edgar Hoover FBI building last episode. And obviously another reference today. And if you guys like have seen Boardwalk Empire, one of the greatest shows I've ever watched in terms of like that late 1920s, 30s probation period. In terms of transporting yourself into that time, that show is phenomenal. I know I'm plugging another show here, but that show later on in its course deals with sort of J. Edgar Hoover coming in and sort of cleaning house, and it's oh bro, that show is so good. I just want to say it's so good. And it's cool seeing the reference of J. Edgar Hoover here with him, sort of was he the founder of the FBI?
And our
But
presence here on a routine homicide only gives validity.
Mulder, don't use the bubbler, man.
It's going down the drain counterclockwise. Coriola's force in the northern hemisphere dictates that it should go down clockwise.
That isn't possible.
Something is here, Scully. Something is making these things possible.
Man, another paranormal satanic episode. That's not cool. I rebuke this episode. Cleanse this school.
Girls, what I'm trying to say is, if you feel like talking, I'm here to listen, okay?
I don't trust any teacher in the school.
Hang in there.
I don't trust any teacher in this school. It doesn't have to be just those 4. Oh my. Mrs. Paddock just had the heart and eyes chilling there. Like I said, I don't trust any teacher in this school. Maybe that's the witch incarnate here. You know, I'll break those glasses, bro. Get out of here, man. Honestly.
Your records indicate a high incidence of students complaining of depression.
Wouldn't the students smell that, maybe? Like, wouldn't that... Students are innocent, man. It's the freaking teachers!
Would it be possible for me to speak to any of the students who've had chronic complaints?
That would be a betrayal of the doctor-patient relationship. Sorry.
But it is involving a murder case. Doesn't that sort of
The volume of student
prompt
complaints is
the
pretty quick to
relationship?
dismiss my concerns.
Oh, there's nothing here.
Well, he's hiding something.
Well, if not witches, then what?
For your final examination, 1/2 of your grade will be
Not the
based on
pigs,
your
man.
diagram of a dissecting pig embryo.
A pig
Of course,
embryo.
these are actually
Of course
hog
it's a pig.
embryos belonging to the order of the Archaeodactyl.
A hog, yeah,
creatures
yeah, yeah.
with hooves. Be sure to remove the heart and lungs and draw a diagram of each.
Oh, and the snake is there too.
Neat. Extra credit will be given for dissecting the heart.
Of course it's the heart. She got a Nagini just chilling
You
there.
have until the end of the period.
She's Voldemort in female form.
I'll cut it open if you do the heart.
Oh, now we got the chants going on in the background, bro. Bro, I gotta respect the teacher for playing the role like this, but F her.
I've had this happen before.
Oh, shut your
You
ass up,
have
Professor
trouble
McGonagall.
dissecting things.
Shannon, I'm trying to reach your father and get him to pick you up.
No. She's a teacher. Well, was a teacher.
Damn, man.
My mom met Jim at some seminar or something.
A satanic seminar.
They,
Alliteration.
they got married. Jim took me in his car near there, and
Oh, no. Don't.
he made me
Don't.
in the back seat. He told me that if I ever told anybody that he would hurt me, as he touched me, I would pretend like I was out of my body, deep in the ocean, down with the fish, in the dark water.
Now, you gotta commend this show for dealing
Somehow, I don't know, I managed to block out all these
and touching
things,
on these
but
type of issues, man.
lately it's all been come to the house, when my mom was away. And they would take me down to the basement. It was really dark. It was like painted red with a dirt floor. They would wear these robes, black and red, and they would sing and they would chant.
Where is Jim now?
And then they would tie me and my sister up. These men and women, they would make us do things. They called me a breeder.
Bro, that is childhood trauma on, like... I
They
hope...
would get me pregnant and then they would kill the babies. I've had 3 children and they're all buried in the cellar.
Brother, how does this get progressively... Like... This is
One day-
evil, but, like, it gets
They
progressive...
murdered my sister for a sacrifice. She was only 8 years old. He told everybody that she died in an accident Today I brought it home back. Clear like it happened yesterday.
Imagine if what she said is true.
Why don't we just wait and see what her parents have to say?
Bro. True or not, what she...
Where's Shannon? They told me you were bringing her home.
She wanted to remain with friends.
Oh, Jim,
Under the circumstances.
you need to be...
Why wouldn't she want to come home?
Mrs. Osprey, perhaps you'd like a glass of water?
Strawberry?
That's Jim, right?
Mrs. Osprey, your daughter has not accused you of any involvement in these activities. Do you have any idea why Shannon might have said these things?
Why is the audio not in sync?
Jim and I have been having marriage problems lately. She and I don't. We don't get along. We fight.
How did your daughter pass away, your younger one?
Have you ever known Shannon to be pregnant?
Of course not. She's 15 years old. And how can you possibly believe such?
Have you ever had another child?
Did you do it?
Guilty.
Anyone who did the things to her that she claims.
The fact that those things are claims in the first place? Oh, bro, like...
Not a very Christian tenet.
I don't believe the girl... Like, if the girl made...
Fit his needs.
Sorry, wait, what the freaking... If the girl did make...
Dare you? Get out of our...
Sorry, guys. I don't know why it skips 10 seconds when I hit the space bar. I meant to click pause. But if the girl did make up that stuff, she's clearly being possessed by something to make up that story. But like we saw at the beginning of the episode, what Jim does at school. So it wouldn't... Yeah, it wouldn't put it... But then the mother saying the sister died at 8 weeks and she said 8 years old. So I'm not sure, but like what she talked about this episode, like that is crazy. Like that is insane stuff to mention, and I don't think she would lie about that. Like those things that are touched upon this episode, that is insane to put in an X-Files like episode. Like that is crazy. Like it's so mature of this show to touch upon those things, and the X-Files doesn't shy away from anything. But like, wow.
Even the devil can quote scripture to fit his needs.
How dare you? Get out of our house!
Bro, Jim?
As far as I know, you put those ideas in my daughter's head.
Get your ass out of here, boy.
Now get out.
Jim needs to be on site and on site and on site. Like, bro.
The devil travels in many forms.
Oh yeah, I saw last episode.
And you may be one.
That's exactly
sure you're up to this, Shannon?
what a Satanist would say.
I've heard about what you said.
I'll be okay. I don't want to miss the final.
I'll be in my office.
Brother, man, we need. This school needs Jesus. Someone to come and preach the good news, man. Bro, back-to-back episodes like this is insane. She doing her own weird rituals in the office as she's doing her exams. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Bro, this episode is not normal. Bro, I would have actually... Oh, bro, I need to bring the great equalizer to this episode, man. I need to bring the bro. Get your one of these things needs to help out. Y'all haven't seen it, bro. That's it, bro. Throw the freaking get your ass out of here, boy. I'm about to bring the God of Thunder on your asses, man. Get out of here. This thing is staying right here, and I'm gonna electrify everyone. The Rock style, man. Greatest entertainer in sports entertainment. Get your ass out of here, boy.
I heard the chair and a crash and I came running out of the office. I get afraid.
And the Oscar goes to Nurse Ratched over here. She used
The
it.
dark angel is amongst us.
She used the necklace.
It wants a sacrifice.
It's been years since we've done that.
Exactly.
That guy, the tall one, needs to go back to No Country for Old Men and frickin'
Responsible for my daughter.
Shannon's death allows us to get rid of the police, the FBI. It can all be blamed on her.
Y'all need more than jail, bro. Y'all need more than jail.
You tell him she had a thing for Jerry Stevens. She killed him out of jealousy.
She cut out his eyes because she couldn't stand to have him look at another girl.
Oh my gosh. These guys.
Because she was heartbroken.
They leave and are gone. We must rekindle our faith rather than lose it.
This guy does not give a crap about his daughter that just passed away. So they conjured the evil spirit. That was the teacher. The kids did. And it's wreaking havoc over the school, but there's still this cult of Satanist teachers here, the 4 of them.
I never imagined she would hurt herself like that. An old-fashioned Agent Scully, I can't bring myself to believe that children are capable of such things as they are these days. Wanted me to hold that for her.
Bro, I'm gonna take that Oscar and shove it right in your eyes, teacher.
Her office has a faint odor of incense.
Sends us to block the smell of formaldehyde.
No.
Black mass, Richard.
Yeah. Get him, Mulder. Get him, Mulder.
I've got to admit, there are some oddities to our story.
Yeah. Get her, Scully.
Well, the man she replaced has taken 2 sick days in a 15-year career. The morning of Jerry Stevens' murder, Mr. Kingery developed necrotizing fasciitis.
Flesh-eating bacteria? That's very rare.
I know. And when I questioned the other staff members about Mrs. Paddock's background, no one can even recall hiring her.
Bro, if there is, like, I've been rooting for Mulder and Scully since day dot, okay? Since the very first episode. But, like, this is the episode I am rooting for them the most out of all the X-Files episodes I have seen thus far. I know One Breath was great. We were rooting for Scully to make it through. But this is the episode I am rooting for them the most. And I doubt there'll be another episode in the 11 seasons. You know what? You never know. But this one, man, because back-to-back episodes like this is unfair. Listen, I have shied away from praising like the technical aspects of this episode thus far because we all know the X-Files in terms of creating a mood and a type of atmosphere absolutely nails it. But I have other things to attend to this episode. I have other problems to attend to. The episode is great, but I have other problems to attend to. That's why. Oh man, this is a crazy man. Oh. Look at her! She's a straight Scooby-Doo villain with the thunder and all that. Man.
Oh, look, I'm even getting caught up in this. And the fact that no one can recall hiring her, it's a bureaucratic oversight.
I get a feeling this is something we both should get caught up in. I'm going to get a search warrant for the Osprey house. I've been told they're staying with friends. Dig deeper into Mrs. Paddock.
Yeah. I mean, the lady they got to play Mrs. Paddock, she's doing a fantastic job. I'm not going to lie. Oh, bro. Freaking venturing to the basement alone. This is where we need, the power of 2, man. Oh, hell no, bro. The red tiling as well? Oh, man. Holy moly.
My religion.
Your religion?
My family. Agent Mulder goes back in this town 7 generations.
I don't care.
Man's natural tendency was to do what thou willst, not do unto others.
Guy needs to get his ass whooped.
In me.
Bro, you're not gonna monologue your way out of this.
For Jerry Stevens' death, my reaction.
You said nothing.
I was sick. That they would vilify an innocent, someone I loved, just to protect themselves.
Someone you loved, huh?
And at that moment, I knew I am better than an animal.
Bro.
That my
You're not an animal.
previous beliefs
You're
were
evil.
responsible for her no longer being with us.
You're evil.
And then
Incarnate.
it was time to talk to you.
You're the devil in human form, just like last episode, but there's 4 or 5 of you in this one. Holy mother. This girl needs to be, like, someone need to, oh man. Where's Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan when you need him to bring a little bit of light to this episode? Lee! Shotai, man, wait. Bro, that was a cold cut. This, bro. Yeah, the atmosphere of this episode, man, so eerie, unnerving, unsettling, uncomfortable. All the uns.
Did you abuse Shannon? Never sexually.
Oh, shut your ass up.
We'd include them in the ceremonies. Against their will. They were too young to be trusted not to talk.
Cuff his
We'd
ass!
never physically hurt them. We'd slip over the ancient rituals that we didn't want to do.
Like drinking grape juice instead of wine at communion?
When they came of age, 18, 21, then they were made aware of the religion and brought into its practice. When she recalled the past events, she must have mixed up reality with that crap that's on Geraldo and the tabloids.
I still believe
Did the others
Shannon.
kill Jerry Stevens? Shannon?
So was it the witch teacher that choked him out?
But you are responsible. You knew the possibilities contained in your beliefs no matter how watered down. Did you really think you could call up the devil and ask him to behave?
Man, this episode's so great. Like, I gotta commend the entire X-Files series for its natural lighting, and how the natural lighting is used from the real world, you know, whether it be the torch, whether it be the lightning, whether it be, for instance, the candle. Even last episode was fantastic in hiding, you know, the devil-like creature that was there, like the devil itself. We never got really a good look at it. It was, you know, the shadows, the silhouettes, and the way it was lit up. It was the outline of the figure. And throughout this entire show, yeah, the use of natural lighting has been absolutely fantastic. Nothing seems like out of place in terms of the lighting. Like, if it wants you to get a good look, you will get a good look, but in like the most natural way possible, if that makes sense.
Scully?
Be back for you later.
He'll somehow get out of here. Bro, if I'm coming back for him later as well, I'm coming back with freaking the whole squad. I'm calling in all units. All states as well. No. This ain't the time to feel... This ain't the time to feel guilty, my guy. You done gonna pay for what you done. Who gonna come help him out now? Watch, we're gonna get another shadowy figure here. Or he's about to get freaking annihilated by that witch teacher. Oh, it's Nagini. Nagini, what's up, bro? I got the perfect counter for this snake. It's right there. I got it. Don't worry, I got it. The Sword of Gryffindor, bitch! Yeah! Bro, I got all the tools. Bro, get out of here, man. I'm too equipped. Bro, this guy about to get freaking Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez, Anaconda style. Damn, that's crazy. The Sword of Gryffindor. Godric himself. Bro, I never thought I'd see a snake death in the X-Files. I mean, it is the X-Files, bro. We've seen all types of... Can I just ask, why is that thing being held in a school? At that size? That's gotta be illegal, right? Is it like, I don't care if it was in its, you know, container, tank, whatever it was. I don't care if that was 4x4 concrete. That thing being in a school should be illegal, right?
Scully!
Mulder, what's wrong?
You called me. You said
Oh, it was a fake phone call. Oh,
No, I didn't touch the phone.
this Madame Tussauds looking ass needs to die right now. Oh, now she got the Voldemort eyes. She got the snake. Yep, the snake slit Voldemort eyes. That wasn't used in the movies, actually. Which would have been very terrifying in the movies. I think that would have scared me out as a kid. The red eye.
Osborne confessed the conspiracy. He's going to give up the names of everybody involved. Parents, teachers.
I checked on Mrs. Paddock's background. I don't think she's involved.
Listen, I knew the handcuffs will be taken off. Like, in a way. But I didn't expect them to be taken out like that. Oh. By Nagini himself.
The tracks in the dirt. Like from a snake.
That's impossible.
No.
It would take a large python hours to consume and weeks to digest a human.
Yeah, but this is a possessed snake.
You do watch the Learning Channel.
You be watching David Attenborough.
Scully. Snakeskin.
Oh man, Chamber of Secrets. Far out.
There's a python in Paddock's room.
Sheriff Oaks called me.
This thing has killed 2 snakes before. A basilisk.
The FBI.
If Mulder knows, it will make the offering all the more meaningful.
Yo, if they get away with this episode, I'm not gonna be content for a while. I'm just saying. Please. Like, save the villain getting away with it for another episode, not this one. Like, I'm happy with the aliens getting away and, you know, saving those type of reveals for later. But this one is the one I need to cash in on at the moment. I'm not gonna let it slide. How long do we have left? We got 5 minutes. 3 including credits.
Mrs. Brown, Mr. Viteris.
He's playing everyone.
Then I learned. I must tell you, I think they killed that boy.
We know about that.
She researched her, but her record was clean, so the demon must be possessing her, right?
Paramedics must be tied up by the storm. You just stay there, Mrs. Paddock. I'm gonna go lock the door.
Stay still.
So from what I'm getting this episode, right, is that the satanic teachers, they're being punished by the demon that was conjured at the start of the episode, right? So it killed the kid at the beginning. It killed the daughter of Jim. And then it killed Jim. And it's punishing the satanic... Because no harm has been done to Mulder and Scully this episode. But it seems like the harm is being done. So like the satanic... Or the demon that was conjured at the beginning of the episode is punishing the Satanists for lack of faith, potentially. Or like, yeah, not doing everything properly, I guess. From what I'm getting. Yeah, so like, in a way, I don't know if it's ironic, but like, in a way, Mulder and Scully have helped the demon that was conjured by drawing out the 4 teachers that were part of, because they've been in a state of panic this whole episode. So they sort of exposed themselves. So the satanic demon, or like the demon that was conjured, is taking out its revenge on its worshippers because of their lack of faith, right? I'm guessing. Mother, she gonna get a. Did she just die? And it took the form of Mrs. Paddock, or like we saw last episode, the devil can take many forms. But like, or it's possessed Mrs. Paddock. Paddock, Haddock, Lakers in 5. But man, and we got the eerie whispers in the background. This is the benefit of watching with headphones. Or sort of earphones, sorry. But the steel chair? Really? Come on, whoop his ass, Mulder. Bro thought he was freaking Mick Foley right there. Okay, as soon as I said no harm was done to Mulder and Scully this episode, they're about to be sacrificed. Okay, this is where I need Mrs. Paddock to... Oh, now I'm rooting for Mrs. Paddock. Really?
Clean up.
They're about to be sacrificed. Oh, I need the snake to come through. I need the snake to come through. I need the snake. Snake, come through. How am I rooting for the demon now? Oh, come on, man. Yes, Mrs. Paddock. Yes. For now. Wait. Was that a warning shot or something? Oh, no. Oh, it took... Yeah.
Right. It is already too late.
Oh, he shot the other two. Oh.
Did you see his expression? It was as if something else had control of him.
Paddock.
Oh, at least they knew what it was. Oh. Mrs. Paddock sort of came through at the end. But, like, for that split second, it was like, you know what? 1 second team up. That's it.
Mulder?
And that's like the message he got in the blood episode at the end. Man, see, like I literally said that before. The irony of this episode is that Mulder and Scully helped the demon all along. They helped the demon all along punish its worshippers, or the satanic teachers, by drawing them out, I guess, or exposing who they are. But I guess it was gonna know either way. Oh man, and the one time we get light. The one time this episode said, "Let there be light." With freaking the camera pans back, slowly zooms back and pans around the classroom as Mulder and Scully look around dumbfounded in a way. Damn, man. That was a crazy double episode I watched today, man. That was insane. That was great stuff. Atmospheric X-Files at its best, ladies and gentlemen. That was fantastic. That was great. That was great. Damn, they helped the demon out in a way, man. They helped it. They helped it this episode. Oh, bro. In a way, at least the demon punished the worshippers for being like, but still, man, the fact that we all know, like, evil and the paranormal is in this show. Evil exists. Like I was saying last episode about comparing it to Angel in terms of, like, you know, the fight between good and evil. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. But yeah, that was a great atmospheric ep, man. And I think, like, the actors and actresses that played, you know, the worshippers, the teachers, and even Mrs. Paddock. They all did a fantastic job, man. And a few things this episode are left a little bit ambiguous as to, you know, Shannon, what happened to her as a kid. Like, I was like, as she, you know, she was telling her story that entire month, like, bro, that was, I had to just sit there in awe and silence, and I was just like, it's left a bit ambiguous because the mother denied, because, you know, Shannon was obviously, maybe her memories were a little bit fabricated and altered because of what they did to her. And there's no denying that the father did stuff to her. So part of it's probably true, part of it's because the mother never had any involvement. It seems like, and her memory seems to be fine. Like, she would remember her daughter passing at 8 weeks, right? So I'm inclined to believe that is true. And, you know, Shannon confused 8 weeks and 8 years. But in terms of what was done to her, I do believe she was, you know, molested by Jim, and those terrible things were done to her. It's just maybe some of the memories are a little bit altered. And I think the main one that was probably altered was just the 8 and 8 weeks, with the 8 years and 8 weeks. But yeah, that was crazy, man. That was an insane episode of the X-Files, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Like, I just want to point out the last 2 episodes, these 2, lighting in the X-Files at its best, man. That natural lighting they use, it's like, it feels natural. Nothing about it, you know, seems like sort of, yeah, unnatural, or like sort of, what's the word for it? Nothing about it seems like sort of, yeah, unnatural, or nothing about the lighting in this episode, or those 2 episodes, or like in the X-Files series in general, nothing about the lighting, you know, seems like sort of man-made, or sort of like, yeah, like studio type lighting, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know what the exact, like, not fabricated or synthetic, but it just feels natural, in a way where the environment and atmosphere they've created, whether it be the weather, the lights they are using, you know, in the actual scene, like the candles or the torches, they light the scene. They don't use anything out of the actual set itself. So yeah, it doesn't look like they've, yeah, if they, obviously they do probably use, you know, stage lights and stuff like that, but it's very well hidden, it's very well concealed. They make it look like, you know, it's emanating from the real world. Oh, I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.